I'm ready to see Busan. I'm really curious at what this is going to be like. I have no idea at the moment. Busan is a really interesting map, just because still no one's fully mastered it. Alright, so Astrantia's in the purple and Pandemonium's in the blue. I totally did not forget to change what my settings are. That's that. I'm just figuring out how to rotate cameras. What have we got? We got a Junkrat from Easy, okay. Viper's on D.Va. Viper had some really nice D.Va bombs, so that's cool. Ryan D.Va to start with. Interesting. I think you'd rather have a Ryan Zarya, but so we've got Winston D.Va, Ana Zen. Ana Zen's nice combo. I really like that Ana Zen. We're just waiting for their second DPS. Hanzo. I think Hanzo would be okay. Widowmaker. Okay, so we've got double sniper coming in. That's interesting. Let's back up here and wait for the first engagement. Alright, let's see what goes on now. Coming in, does have that Lucio to speed boost him forward. Nero already trying to flank, fighting the Hanzo instantly. Let's check this perspective. Oh, that's already a charge shot coming in. Easy's down. That's unfortunate. Sleep dart from Knight. Gone. Very heavy push. Oh, there goes Knight. There goes the support. Unlikely to win this one. Neo taking out the other Tracer dive. Very good. Yeah, Viper needs to back off. Alright, that was very quick first push and first wipe. Easy did switch to Reaper. Neo got staggered. Went down really late there. That's not the best at all. So it looks like we're waiting for a group up. Yep, there's Neo. Alright, they're ready to push in again. So Winston jumping in. Primal Rage popped already, which is really nice. We do almost have a pulse bomb from Neo and a D.Va nuke, but Easy's gone down. Oof. Yeah, Hanzo had those sight lines, so really able to push them forward. I might want to back off there, Knight. Winston taking a very aggressive position. Oh, he's backed off, but we do have a pulse bomb for Neo. Almost got a sound barrier, but they have Transcendence, so if you stick the Zen with that, that's not going to be good. D.Va bomb coming in for Pandemonium's D.Va. Cow, we're going to call him Cow. There's a dragon. Oof. Oof, that's a very quick shutdown to that push. That was really strong. Yep, Neo suicided in order just to reset with the team, as you do. Oh, Distorted taking a very aggressive, sneaky position. I think Neo used that pulse bomb, which they shouldn't have, because now Pandemonium is stocking up on ults. As you can see, they're going underground to point. There you go, rushing out. Distorted dropping down. That's a nano boost on the D.Va. I would have gone for Ryan, but Distorted taken out finally by the Reaper. That heavy counter. Reaper Easy just going in. Viper taking out the support. That's very good. Easy team fight one. Could you get Hanzo? Yes, you could. And Upriser did jump off the edge. Alright, very good counter attack there, but Pandemonium did get a lot of ult charge. They do have that nano boost, so I'm going to assume a nano Winston's going to come in. And we can counter with not much. We don't have any support ults online. Easy taking up beating. What happened over here? Stay back. Is Winston about to jump in? D.Va bomb. Yeah, Winston bubbled it. Distorted. Ooh, prop the Primal Rage. Very good. Here comes another D.Va bomb. Ooh. What was that? Easy snuck in the back line and wiped almost all of them. Almost got a 6k by himself. Very sneaky. Even I didn't see that coming. That was interesting. Right, way to stop that push already. They wasted the D.Va bomb with that. But now they're going to come in. They've got a Ryan Zarya now, so going more towards a goat's comp. Still got that tracer for the flanking. I'm not sure about that. Oh, never mind. Very nice combo. Zen did pop Transcendence, but it was too late then. Lost the support and the DPS. Too low. As you see, Flame Tech switch to the Mercy. Very nice. Just try and get more reliant healing. Whereas Pandemonium still rocking that Anna Zen combo. So Game Viper got another Dragon and Diva Bomb just on Game Viper wipes, and there goes that Fire Strike. This might be a lost team fight for Pandemonium. Flame Tech's gonna need to reset. Yep. Did get it up to 99 though. Ooh, not sure about that one, Neo. I'd probably wait. Did get up to 99, so they have one more team fight max in this one just to try and cap it and take it off them. Whoever wins this next fight pretty much has the point. So Night Assailant gone under. Gone straight to point. But there's too much happening over here. 3 of them down. This is unlikely. They're going to win this. Popped. Diva Bomb. Did get distorted as kind of a like, screw you. But didn't join. I tried to click endorsements. Right, interesting. Right, one thing I couldn't able to do in that was go into player POV because I don't know how to while spectating. Communications, emotes, voice line, spray, spectate. Spectate player 1. They're not bound to anything. Spectate next. Alright, interesting. Alright, what have we got coming in here? Double main tank for Astrantia. Whereas it's going to be dive again for Pandemonium. Double sniper again. Neo already taken out the Hanzo. But Viper does die. Neo taking out both snipers. Very good. DPS is down for Pandemonium. Very nice. Oh, Neo is just gone off on Widow. Alright. Alright, don't need to kill 3 of them by yourself and completely shut them down. Jeez. That's why Widow's such a strong character. If you can master Widow early on, when you get to these higher ranks, you're going to be really good. Let's see, they're still sticking with the double sniper. You see, Gamer's gone up top. Just trying to get some sightlines in. Is he fighting our Widow at the moment? I shouldn't say our Widow, he is. But ooh, got attack. As you can see, Distorted's gone around the side here. Swapped around Zarya again. Fighting on the point by himself. Lucky charge Night Assailant, but you are very out of position here. You do need help. Lucky easy had flanked round and got some Fen fallen to the Storm Bow. Neo is clicking heads like he doesn't care. Very interesting to see. Where did Easy is up there? He doesn't have Death Blossom, but he does need to be careful of whichever Widow comes up here. RX switched to the Genji. Not sure how good of an idea that was based on the Winston, but Flametech getting a nice kill onto Morgan over there. Not sure even how he managed that, but it was very good. Look at Fen just keeping everyone alive in her back. She's so far away, yet just managed to keep everyone topped off. So that's the sign of a good Anna there. Oh, RX Gamers going on a flank around the left side. Is he going to touch the point, or is he going to go for the snipers? Looks like he's taking a really long flank round. Doesn't want to notify the enemy by touching the point. Flametech just getting out of there barely. And there, yep, he's going for the Widow. Neo's spotted him, so he might get some support in a second. Oof. Nice hammer down. That was a hammer and a Death Blossom coming through. Knight. You might want to watch your positioning over there, buddy. Did take out RX, but very far away. But if they can get back to the point in time, don't think they can. Oof. Neo was clicking heads there like a boss. That was insane. Alright, what I need to do It's changed my options to spectate certain players and go back and forth. Crap, I clicked the wrong thing. You know what, we'll do that next game. Alright, coming into the final map here. 1-1, very nice. Fenadis has swapped to the Moira. RX has gone for the Sombra. Sombra, very powerful. You don't want to screw around with a Sombra, really. Alright. Let's see what we've got here. Let's check out Astrantia's rollout, going straight in. Viper taking a quick pause. Not sure what he's doing just yet. It's already beginning. Easy in a nice position, trying to just put pressure on. Assailant charging in. Knight, come on, buddy. Looks like they're managing to push them back right now. Just keeping control of this choke, which is really nice. They just got to watch out for any flankers coming through. I heard a hack. Not sure who that was on. But Neo, it was on Neo. Okay, Neo's dropped down. They're pushing forward. Distorted charging in. Gets charged himself. Lots of damage taken there, but he's been kept up by their Moira. And Flame Tech taking out the Moira, but Assailant is down. They've lost Knight. Ben's been hacked. Down. This looks like it's going in the way of Pandemonium. He easily managing to hold his own against the Genji here. But yep, he's by himself now. He's lost this point. Flame Tech needs to escape as well. I wouldn't go back into stall. Good of you two, but ooh, Neo actually clicking 2 heads here. And Tech manages to get his sound barrier very early on in this fight. Haven't even managed to cap it yet. And looks like Astrantia's making her way back completely, which is really good. They just need to keep an eye on Upriser here, who's hovering around the point. Low on health with his own sound barrier. Neo is clicking heads again, taking out the Moira. Assailant did get the other Reinhardt with that. Just an easy is cleaning up house here. Just got to get that Genji. Ran away, but they managed to cap that. That was a really long first fight, actually. Very good of them to hold that. That was Flame Tech going back and stalling. I did say I wouldn't do that, but he did well. Viper slightly out of position. Back up. Good. That's nice back in. Yeah, let's watch this from another angle. Oh, that was not sure about that one. That was 3 ults coming out of the fight there. That was Death Boss and Primal Rage and Coalescence, and Viper yeeted himself off the cliff. Alright. So while they did win that fight, they are now down on ults. As you can see, Pandemonium is just stocking up on ults at the moment. They are doing really well. It might be an EMP. It's something to do with the Graviton. Whether it's Dragon Blade Graviton or EMP Graviton, I'm not sure. Let's get a bird's eye view of this. There's that Graviton. Only got a Viper in it, which is really interesting. Meanwhile, Neo's clicked 2 heads. Neo's clicked 3 heads. Never mind, he's gone off. Sadly, that combo didn't work as well as they thought. Used up 3 of the ults they had stacked up. Probably could have used 1 or 2 there just to hold it, but it's just because that Graviton didn't manage to get everyone. Morgan has swapped to the Tracer, and they've gone also Genji. This is weird. It's not Dive, but it's also not Goat. Neo doesn't care who they're swapping to, apparently. Just gonna kill people. See, Viper's in a very weird position, getting ready to jump in, it looks like. Nope, he's been spotted. Backed up. Good. Distorted's falling in by himself. Did get a hammer. Can he get Fenadis? He did. Another hammer back, though. But it looks like Pandemonium have finally struck back. Yeah, oof. That was very heavy combos there. Team wipe. So, reset for Astrantia. It's looking well. This isn't a complete sweep for fights, but they're not. They're close. This is looking good. Roll out. Just Viper jumping in the way of all of those shots. Looks like they're taking the left side. Oh, Upriser. Oh, Upriser booped. Winston is in place. Genji, you can't go against a Moira. That was punishment. That was our position. Looks like I've got Coalescence going through. Got a charge. Did get Easy, who I think ulted there. He did. But, Night Assailant did get 2. Very. Someone backcaps. Neo went to the point and backtapped by himself. He did fall, but that was good. He got it up to 99, which is really impressive. That was a nice backcap. I gotta keep an eye out if I'm doing this. Easy swap to Tracer. Let's see if Neo sticks onto the Widow. I'd assume they would. Harry uprises slightly forward, but it's backed away. Let's see, another charge. Just Assailant keeps getting those charges, but you see, it keeps pushing him out of position. He did get a hammer, but he did fall as well. And there we go. Viper left by him, saving with the ult. Not the best strategy. All falling again. That was a really nice graviton. Neo's just got to run now. He's clicking head still. Even while he's under pressure, Neo is doing really well on this Widow. Looks like we swapped to a Hog from a Pandemonium Astrantia. I know what I'm talking about. Shut up. Ooh, looks like we've got a Pharah as well. So taken to the skies, which they don't actually have a counter to. That's a nice swap. They don't really have a counter to the Pharah. But they are racking up ult charge. This looks like it's going to be the last fight. Don't have any ults online for Astrantia except the sound barrier that's now come out. Whether it will be popped instantly, not sure. Assailant slightly forward. Genji's in the backline, dashing for everyone. They didn't get to point. They didn't get to point. Pandemonium takes the first one. They didn't push forward enough, which is really interesting. I'd expect them to sound barrier onto the point. They did sound barrier last minute, I think, but yep, easy got that kill with the Death Blossom, was it? Let's have a look at this, because I didn't even see this. Ooh, Distorted even jumped into it. Very nice 5k, that was really good. But okay, that looked like it went well. That wasn't a sweep. It did go to 99.99. That wasn't just Pandemonium or Astrantia just sweeping. This was a close match, which was really good to see. You always like to see close matches. If it's a sweep, it's not the best. That's like Excelsior going up against Shanghai Dragons. It's just not fun. But in terms of matches like that, that was really nice. While we're waiting here, I'm going to bind my keyboard so I can watch the things. Because I'm an idiot, apparently I can't do that. Alright. Let's go down here. Oh, okay, I don't get time to. Damn it. Ooh, but Route 66. Very fond of this map. I love Route 66. You can get some really nice Widow angles on here. Junkrat's strong first point defense. You can even see Bastions pop up every now and then. Which, you know, it's never fun to see, but you can see them. Alright. There we go. I just spectated random players. I don't know who I spectated. Right, what have we got coming out? Who's attacking first? That would be good to know. It looks like it's Pandemonium attacking first. I apparently can't hit that. I should probably lower my sensitivity. Oh no, it's Astrantia attacking first. Neo's gone back. Probably the best. He is clicking lots and lots of heads. Looks like we've gone double sniper from this team. We've gone Ryan Diva again. See Anna Bull from there. You are over here, Distorted. It's gone Reinhardt. But we've got Zarya with Brig, Moira for the reminiscence of Ghost comp. My ping is apparently really bad. But yeah, very reminiscent of Goats. Only difference is we do have 2D. You've got McCree for those flashbangs, and RX is on Sombra for those hackings. Right. Let's see this. RX already pushing forward to scout out what they have. He's going to call back to his team. There's a little bit of lag issues, which is really bad. But looks like he's going to focus no one at the moment. He's waiting for the engagement to fully start before he commits to hacking someone. Looks like he's going to go straight for flame tech, is that? You know, the rest of the team's just trying to push forward slowly. Oh, sleep dart. Very nice Fenadis. That was a really good flick straight away. Let's check it from the perspective of Distorted. Upriser already jumped down. Distorted going to follow Reinhardt. Can't do much when you're hacked, to be honest. Got a pin onto Neo. Oh no, the stream is doing really badly. power. You are doing well. Got Distorted has gone through. Got so many kills there. Very nice Reinhardt play because he's got that golden hammer. He doesn't mess around. Neo wants a bit of revenge though. Already got the fire strike. That's looking really good. Ben did get rezzed. Not sure about that one. The spawn is just there. I guess you can go in quicker, but you probably should have waited for that. McCree's up on the high ground. Morgan's looking very good, but Pandemonium does have a lot of ults. Here comes a Dragon Strike. Didn't pick up anyone, but they did jump. That isolated them. Morgan did get Neo. Easy got Distorted, so there goes the thing. And yep, a lot of ults used there. Earth Shatter, Nano Boost, and Valkyrie. Here comes a Graviton. Does Viper have enough to bubble them? He doesn't. He's going to need to run the hell away. And Flame Tech's following him from above. Neo did switch to the Sombra though. He was doing would have thought easy out of everyone would have switched to the Sombra. Oh, my ping's gone down a lot, so there we go. Easy versus Neo, a little bit of a Sombra battle going on there. Viper did seem to jump in by himself. Don't think that was coordinated as well. That actually was his down. Probably might have waited a little bit longer for that. Easy still on the hands though, still trying to click heads. Neo's flanking around. They do have the infrared sight now, so they can see everyone. Neo can pick out his target really well here. Very nice Dragon. Already took it out of the support. Viper, who did switch to Orisa, apparently took out the Sombra. That's good. That's a very nice support. They don't have their main healer anymore. And Distorted fell as well. Neo did fall to Morgan, but that's not going to be enough. I think Viper's going to be punished here. Yep, slightly too forward from the rest of his team. Should have backed out when that Dragon Strike came through. Apparently Cow's up on top. Just taking people, firing down. RX Gamer doesn't have the EMP and is low actually. Should probably escape that. Easy did also text managing to stay alive, push around slightly. Right, another fight coming in. Distorted with those swings. Oh, what's going on here? Oh no. Very big play. That's the issue with switching to a Orisa. You can't really predict hammer downs and put up your barrier. If you put down your barrier, you need to play barrier. If you get pushed back, you can't do anything after that. Right. This is looking really... Whoop, behind. RX is he's going all the way back. He wants one of those healers. Yep, looks like he's about to go for Fen. Oh, Viper failed that. Oh no, he's gone for Neo. Neo has been a pain in Pandemonium side, clicking those heads. But he has to back out, couldn't get anything. Morgan, again, just clicking heads. Got Easy again. Easy is probably slightly too forward there. Neo's taking the high ground. RX is behind them. EMP. Is that going to come in with Graviton? Nope, it's just going to be a walk forward. Flame Tech's down. They don't have their speed boost now. Viper, not sure about where you are. Full very strong hold coming from Pandemonium right now. Unless we can get this Dragon Strike coming through and get to point in time, I don't think they can do anything. They need to push this now. Neo wants revenge, clicking heads. Hanzo's going straight up top. Fire that dragon down. Missed, he didn't go to point. Neo's got someone else as well. Easy needs to jump down, did get the support. Very good, he's by himself. But oh, managed to get off it, but Fenadis did get to point. Viper's there to support her. The Distorter's gone down. Neo's just clicking people here. Night Assailant did get the Zarya, and they've managed to push this just. They are in overtime. If they leave this point, they probably won't even get first nub. So they've got to be really careful here. Upriser going in the back line. Neo's not having any of it. He's very upset at the moment. This Tracer might actually be hacked, which could be a really big issue, but they are managing one more fight. That was a very nice hack there, managing to get that, but Neo doesn't care at the moment. Neo is killing everyone. Easy on that Tracer, doing really well. They got first point. They've got 3 minutes to get it to second. That was really nice counter from that. It was a very strong hold for Pandemonium. That was not easy to get through at all. Pandemonium has shown that they've got a strong defense, which is really good to see. Strong defenses really nice. You hold them before they even get to the point, can't really do much. I think that was RX Gamer just trying to hold the payload a little bit by being invisible. Neo managing to get away from that Brigitte. Just clicking her head though, like she's not doing well. And Neo got her again. With the distraction from Easy, that was really nice. Again, RX Gamer by the payload, probably getting ready to stall it or hack someone. He might go for Fenadis again. He does seem to be slightly behind, but that's fine. Neo's taking a position up on the side. Getting Moira again. This Moira does seem to be getting killed quite a lot by Neo, which is really sad to see. Look, this Moira should probably be in a better position. Fenadis managed to get some of the orb. Morgan just getting those kills again. Nothing. Viper can usually get one or two of that D.Va nuke, not today. Pushing this very quickly. This is a really good one to get through. Morgan doesn't care. Morgan's killing people. The Moira is by herself. Probably not the best position for you to be in. And does fall. D.Va chases someone up, gets them. Morgan is by the spawn. Got a McCree duel going on here. Ah, you fanned the hammer. You fanned the hammer. It's not allowed. Right, manages to push through without much issue, I guess. They actually did that quite quickly and quite well. I'm surprised they didn't have a strong defense on there. Probably just Neo with those sight lines. Again, getting the Moira Knight. You are very out of position. Hacked. Demect. Probably not killed, but still not in the best place. Oh. What? What happens? Well, now this is awkward. I don't know what's going on now. I'm checking the Discord and see what the hell is happening. Entering gate. What?
Traveling to Route 66.
Oh, I got a message saying comp rules were not on. Oh. It wasn't comp rules apparently. No, they didn't lose comms, just comp rules weren't on. Oh, that's gonna be irritating. Huh. Right, no, comp rules weren't on, which is really bad to see, because looks like Astrantia did start picking up steam on that second point, but now I'm not sure what's going to happen. That's unfortunate. I'm going to leave that in, but jeez. We did see Pandemonium hold a strong defense, though, so whether they can do that again, or whether Astrantia have managed to find a breach through their defense, looks like they're taking up the same comp. It looks like we've now just got Junkrat out of somewhere. I think Easy did okay on that Tracer, coming from a Tracer player myself, so we're going to have to watch his Junkrat and see how well he did. Come on. No comp rules? What is this? This isn't... Alright. Let's see if we can get a nice angle on this rollout once again. Going straight to point. Look at that. Just already in the backline. RX. Yeah, Viper seems to be a little behind there, but he's joined the team. Tech, very nice, manages just to survive. That McCree should have got those shots. Looks like he's going for Widow. Nope, Morgan did get the shots on Flame Tech. They've lost their Lucio. No speed boost for that Reinhardt. If he's in trouble, he cannot escape. Here comes a boop. Did get Fenadis. Thought he'd try and boop the Reinhardt towards his team. Fenadis was not happy with that boop apparently and did get revenge. But Distorted got a really nice charge in. Easy's down. Neo got Distorted, punishing him for being out of position. Now she has free reign pretty much because there's no barrier blocking the way. So Bendis can get shot after shot if she wanted to. Morgan seems to be flanking behind slightly. Looks like he's going to wait for someone to just be out of position before I start clicking people. Junkrat in the little corridor. Whoop. There goes the Moira once again. That Moira does seem to be falling quite often, but Knight Assailant pays the price for it. There goes the Thunder Hammer from Morgan. Thunder Hammer. Distorted. Doesn't have his barrier up. Could take a lot of damage from this Junkrat, who is hiding in the corner. They're getting a lot of progress on this payload straight away. Distorted falls to a Moira orb. Gaming does lose his mech, but gets revenge. And they push this really quickly. Just waiting for thing. And Moira's by herself now. Don't think she can take this. Might be the first point already. That was a really quick one this time. They did, again, manage to find that just sweet spot, I guess, and did break through that defense really quickly. But we do know that Pandemonium can hold a strong defense. We did see that before. And now it just depends what they can do this time. Let's find out where Neo is. Oh, there he is. Here comes a Riptide coming in early. Where's that coming from? I don't even know. It's round the side. Who's it going to go for? It might actually get destroyed before it reaches anyone. It does. But Distorted. Really out of position. Got that Earth Shatter. Only got one though and didn't really get anything. They've left the payload slightly. Both supports going back to it. That's really nice. Neo's once again just got 3 sights on anything. They've spotted the Sombra in the back, obviously, because of the infrared sight. And everyone seems to be all over the place. Upriser does fall. So does the McCree. Morgan. They're all just all over the place. 2 of them are in the back line right now, apparently. Whether they're going to go... I don't think they'll go for this EMP straight away. Gamer's just kind of stalking Neo right now. Probably not happy. Neo is doing really well to stay alive. Try and get those quick scopes. Not going to happen. Distorted thrown into the air. Let's see what's going to happen here. Ooh, that was a very nice sound barrier coming out really quickly, but the EMP did cancel it out, deleted it straight away, which slowed down just that push entirely. Pandemonium coming out with that really clutch EMP. Yep, 4 ults were used. Doing well with the casting, thank you Stark. Hey, no idea what I'm doing. Was really good. We do still actually have that EMP, which is really nice to see. Oh wait, no. Upriser used EMP. No, I got confused with the team colours. Astrantia still do have that EMP, so they can do that with the push as long as they time that right with the coalescence and they don't actually mess this up. Well, I didn't mean to click this, but let's watch it from Upriser's point of view. Actually, that's not. Oh, here comes a Riptide. Does get Upriser. There goes the speed, so now they can roll in straight away. Neo trying to get those angles again, but there is a very big barrier just blocking everything. Nice, and again, right in the front of the payload, right in the forefront, and they dive in. Neo is just shutting down this Moira too much. It's very good to see. Vendis does pop the coalescence just to top everyone off during this team fight, and now it's just Upriser completely by himself. Come on, it's one Lucio against all 6 of you. He's fallen. If actually babbling, I'm excited to see how I do practice. I am kind of babbling, yeah. Do what every commentator does and just explain what's happening. Right, so first time through with this, they did get held quite hard, but they seem to push through, seem to have warmed up a little bit more. Good to see from Astrantia. Here comes the sound barrier. Did it get to... Not sure what Distorted did there. He kind of did a 360 to block the Earth Shatter, which I don't even think reached them. I'm actually going to watch that on the replay. The Earth Shatter didn't even manage to reach them, so little late there. They are pushing this payload forward really well. Whoop. And Dark gets revenge on Neo for just killing him repeatedly. Knight almost went down, but this does seem to be... Yep. Sound barrier coming in from Flame Tech, protecting anyone, and Easy decides he wants to get 2 by himself. Not leaving it all to the Diva Bomb just to kill people. Distorted did fall after trying to pin... Was that Knight Assailant he tried to pin? I'm pretty sure. Reinhardt, not sure who he's facing in the corner over there. Upriser managing to stall this payload up quite a bit. When he does back off, he is aware he's not getting anything with that. RX Gamer up on top, does have the EMP, does get everyone. Here comes a Graviton. This should just be a walkthrough. Yep. They did pop High Noon as well, which is really interesting. I wouldn't expect a High Noon to be popped at that moment in time. Easy did switch to the Reaper for some reason. I thought he was doing quite well on the Junkrat. In these small spaces, Junkrat can work really well, but apparently not. Alright, so pop in that high noon. Not sure how I feel about that one. I probably would have saved that for another fight. But they are rolling straight through once again. Easy taking up the front line this time, trying to get those picks onto those big meaty tanks. He can definitely rip them down really quickly. It just seems to be a contest of the shield break at the moment. It's not, if Astrantia lose the point right now, it's not an issue. They did get really far. Trying to boop so that the Earthshatter to come in didn't do well, and Distorted does fall, leaving his team wide open just for a wiping. Knight Assailant having a field day. He is having the time of his life right now. I know as a Reinhardt player that feels great to do. Does come out with a Coalescence just for fun. Throwing that Dio nuke into the doorway. Picks up the Moira, who has been bullied this whole time. Incoming sound barrier just to keep everyone topped up. Let's try and get. See if Upriser does fall. Death Blossom does come in. Morgan did switch to that Genji last second to try and get back, but did just fall. Does Pandemonium have jerseys? I'd be willing to support them. I have no idea. I don't know anything about Pandemonium except they seem to be a really good team. Did kind of lose their way with that reset for the maps. Not the best, but a lot of ult stacking from both teams. That is true. Ults did come online really well. But did seem Astrantia had the most, using both of those support ults right at the end there. Well, that was really nice from them. After that first whole defense, Neo was popping off again. It seems to be that Dark, the Moira, is out of position a lot, not behind the barrier, and she's getting picked off quite a bit. Now, I don't actually know the genders of who's actually playing it. I'm just going with the Overwatch character genders. But this time we're going to see a rollout from Pandemonium. See if they can actually push this and see if they can get another win back. Because they did win the first one on Busan, but let's just see if they can get it on Route 66 too. Or if, you know, it'll go 1-1 and Astrantia can fight back with this. Seems like Astrantia is still running Neo on the Widow. Very good shout, I say. He's doing really well. Easy is on the Reaper. If there is a Winston, he doesn't know that there's a Winston, but that is going to be really hard for the Winston to try and do anything with Reaper just eating him up. Looks like we got the Moira Mercy for that double, for that just really strong amount of healing. And of course, Knight on the Reinhardt, Viper on the Diva, which with his really nice bombs. Meanwhile, we've got two flankers for Pandemonium. We do have Sombra and Tracer. They're going to get in a backline and probably bully Neo, who's been a pain. Dive tanks from them, and looks like we've got Zen to just keep up that healing. RX Game is already looking at everyone, calling back to his team what there is. Probably should have called out to Morgan that there was a Reaper up there. And look at that, he's gone straight into the backline, looking probably for Neo straight away. Neo just saw that his buddy was in danger. It was like, I'm going to shut this push down by myself. Morgan has fallen. They push forward slightly again onto the point. Not sure. Easy was trying to go through. Lulu, hello. Currently it is 1-1-0 to Pandemonium. They won the first map on Busan, but Astrantia managed to push through to final point on this one. So just good to see how, if they can put up the same solid defense that Pandemonium did on the first map actually. Easy taking a little angle, trying to just break those barriers. Looks like he's going for a cheeky little flank, but oh no, decides against it. Managing to hold this on the cart right now, doing really well just to hold it. Oh, and just fell asleep. Oof. Looks like kills coming in from Pandemonium. I think Knight Assailant did get charged to protect his sleeping Anna, but looks like looks like it's not going to be enough. Distorted, I think I heard a hammer just then. I did hear a hammer. I'm not sure what Distorted was hammering then. He did do really well. I'm not sure where Easy is either, but he seems just to be killing people. Whether they can roll back quickly enough for this defense, not sure. Doesn't look like, no, it might be. If Easy can get onto the point really quick. Does manage to get there. Did hold it by himself, but nope, it was a push down. The Reinhardt did fall asleep over here. I'm not sure if you saw that, but it was a decent stall. It was a decent stall. Not as long as Pandemonium managed to do, but it was a really nice stall, which is always good to see. So it looks like Morgan has switched to the... Yep. Morgan switched to the Widow himself to counter Neo, who has just been popping off. He has been uncontested so far, so managing to switch that's really good. And now he's doing exactly what Neo did and getting those hits onto those out position Moiras. Sorry, Fen, you did peek your head out just slightly. Looks like Easy's going in for another Death Blossom maybe. He doesn't even have it at the moment. That's a power outage. But it does look like we got a Valkyrie online, so it actually keeps them all up. But sadly, Neo falls again to Morgan. And here comes... Oh! Yep, 2 of them down in the back. No, 3 of them down. 4 of them down. Looks like this is a fight for Astrantia. Easy does get killed right in the end. Cal does just want a little bit of revenge for getting that 2-player wipe, but Flametech doesn't care. Flame's like, yeah, you can kill him. I'm just going to bring him right back. Very good hole now, stopping at this bridge. It's not too big of sightlines for the Widow to play. There is for Neo, but Morgan not as much, but he does actually have the infrared sights, whether he's going to use that or not sure. RX switches to Genji, and Outriser goes to that. No, Outriser stayed as Ana. He just lost the nano boost. Never mind. Hammer coming in does pick up 2 of them, but whoop. I think Fen was pinned against Knight as he charged him back. Mercy is managing to get him back online just, but Easy does fall to the Genji in the backline. Genji wants to clean up. He's in his happy place, dashing through people like a maniac. Distorted, getting in those charges. Really weird to see Reinhardt's charge. Usually you'd want to avoid that. And yep, there we go. Like I said, Genji just having a field day, cutting through people. Whatever you Widow, my fave. Whatever you Widows are great. Neo does, however, then swap to Soldier. I think he's tired of getting sniped in the head and wants to fire some missiles back. Alright, so they've got 4 minutes approximately to get this to the final push, and we'll see if they need to change this up again. Astrantia did finish it with a minute left, so if Pandemonium can finish this before then, they will have a time bank advantage. 5 strikes coming through. This looks like more of a shield break game, which is probably why Soldier's on the team actually, to break the shield a lot quicker than before. Viper's asleep. Oh, Morgan's in the back line. Who's he sniping at? He's trying to get Flametech, it looks like. Who's pulled out the pistol? Who's pulled out the pistol and wants him dead? That's funny to see. Back to the main fight. Oh, no, Easy does get Morgan in the corner. And a lot of ults just going out. I think both teams use Graviton. Pandemonium used up all of their ults, actually. Look at that. All of them have gone down for that big team push. They wanted one big push. I'm not sure if Astrantia can get back in time. If they can, all they have is an Earth Shatter. In comes Viper, does pop the barrier. Ben does get onto the point, popping out that healing. There's that Earth Shatter. See if it gets Cal. Cal does fall. But Morgan and RX are getting people. Neo does get the Reinhardt. RX slicing through people once again. It just seems to be Flametech on the point by himself, just trying to stall. Managing just to stay up slightly, keeping that healing and just speed watch through. And Winston comes in. Very good for stalling points here. Very beefy. There goes a Mei. Just out, and Dark falls. Looks like they're managing to hold this. Easy's falling asleep. Neo does get Morgan. Reinhardt doesn't manage his charge, and actually Mei's walled people off. The demon that is Mei herself is freezing people, and they've managed to hold this. They pushed them back. I wouldn't say go too far. I'd probably stop here unless someone's really low. Again, Mei's just walling people up. Never mind. And they won. I did not even see the timer go down, but they did manage to win that. Mei does hold people off. Did really well then. That was really good to see. Oh. They backtapped. I thought they won. I thought the timer was up. No, they just backcapped. They just managed to backcap in time. Oh. A strategy. We can't be having that. God damn it. Alright. Pandemonium, not even sure who backcapped, but they definitely did go behind and try and get that. A really sneaky play for them. I did say Astrantia was pushing forward quite a lot, you know, which is fine. You do want to try and secure those kills, but if you're not focusing on that backlines, this stuff's going to happen. Looks like we do have Morgan and Neo back on the Widowmakers, just trying to out-snipe each other. They're both doing really well at getting picks. It's really impressive. Not sure at the moment who's the best. Viper has gone onto the Winston, whereas from Pandemonium we're getting a Ryan Zarya comp coming out. Easy's back on the Reaper, just clearing people up with that. And of course Flametech's on the Lucio, looks like they want to speed. Knight has gone onto the D.Va. I thought Viper played D.Va, but you know, it's fine, whatever. Don't have a Sombra at the moment though, that's interesting. You think at this point a Sombra would come out, but Astrantia only have a minute to push this actually, whereas Pandemonium had 2 minutes when they have their push, which is, you know, not the best situation for Astrantia, but you know, let's see what they can do. Or if Pandemonium's going to hold a really strong defense. Winston jumping in, trying to get all of that burst damage out. Winston doesn't fool that double support with the Mercy, and the Moira provides a bulk of healing. Jumped onto the Widow, sorry. Distorted does get Fen and also gets the supports. Both of them are down. They need to escape this really now if they want a chance to have another reset. Easy does fall. They need to run right now. Whether they can even get back in time to have a proper attack, not sure. It looks like Viper and Knight are going to have to go in by themselves just to get this. 10 seconds left. Neo gets his revenge onto Morgan just before. Does not look like Mercy will be resin that, so Neo can go uncontested right now. They are pushing on to point. Easy does get the kill, but here comes a hammer actually from Distorted, who doesn't pick up any kills after that. He's by himself and he does fall, which is not good. Cal also falls as well. It's just who's on that point by himself. It's just the Moira. Dark falls as well. Very nice. Only person here right now is the Mercy, who was hiding and did manage to escape, so she does have the res up for this next fight, I'm pretty sure. Flametech's just scouting, seeing if anyone's going to come in for this push. It looks like there will be. He might be going a bit too far, slightly low. Looks like we're going to have a Primal Rage coming in right now. See if they can just stall this with that. Yep, there it is. But also in comes a Dragon Blade. Flametech does fall just before he got his ult. That's going to slow them down, and Carol's on the point by himself. Not sure where that charge in Reinhardt came from. Very weird to see. But actually, Pandemonium actually manages to clean up all the kills just there. It was really impressive. Held it just before the door. Really, thank you. I'm trying my best to cast this. A lot of talking, my throat is tired. It's only the second game. Alright, Astrantia. They need to hold this point for 2 minutes if they want to win this, otherwise it could be 2-0 to Pandemonium. What have we got coming out? Whether, again, I don't know about Pandemonium. If they ran goats on this, I'm not sure how well it would be if we... Oh, it looks like it's happening. Yep, this looks like goats. Where's that Zarya? Neo, come on. 3 supports. This has to be Zarya as well for it to be a really good goats comp. If it's someone else, probably not going to work that well. Nope, Fen's gone on to Zarya. Okay, yep, we do have a goats comp rolling out. And we do actually have a Ryan Zarya coming from the other team. That Moira, that Sombra probably won't be too effective against Ghosts. They can have the Lucio, but since the Ghost comp is very, we're going to fight as a team, fight together sort of comp, Lucio won't really be open for damage. He will be protected by the rest of the healing coming in from the team. So I actually don't think I've seen Fen play Zarya, so I'm going to see how well she does and whether Ghost is a viable option. Distorted very out of position there. Very quick charge coming in. Yeah, they are going to try and hold this really well. Just try and probably hold this corner part. Morgan is in the backline already. Probably looking for Neo. They did push this. No huge kills or plays coming out just yet. I just see that Zarya spray on the ground. Distorted is getting slightly pushed back. Very pushed back actually. Looks like they're rushing forward. Morgan does fall, so the Sombra is down. Distorted really likes getting those charges, but he is very out of position by himself. He should fall there. Yep, there we go. So they lost their front line. They should probably back up. Neo try and get Sleep Dart. Does get Night Assailant, but nothing to follow up on. Viper just swings in mindlessly with that flail, because that's what Predators do. Fen is pushing quite far forward. I would probably back up and stay with the point. Very nice fire strike. They've held back a minute and they can't even fully push just yet until they get that Zarya back. Zarya is very useful for this. They do actually have a Graviton. Fen doesn't just yet. And it might actually be a Graviton Nano Blade, unless Flametech can pull off a really nice sound barrier with this. That's what it's going to look like. Speed Neo can obviously also fade out and pop Coalescence if needed. Flame Tag, you might want to get back with your team. You're going to need to be. There we go. All of those ults coming out just at once. Both support ults keeping everyone up. Here comes a D.Va Bomb. Going to push away the entire team. Very nice to see. Fen does get the Genji and the Moira, that's a Morgan, that's playing Sombra, goes down. Looks, both DPS are down. They're going to have to push that back. Someone's on the point trying to do a sneaky back count once again. They're not happy with it this time. They're not having more back caps. Oh, Cow's gone off the edge from Flame Tech. Very nice hold right now. Fen does have the Graviton if needed, which it probably will be. They are managing to push back to point. There it is. Fallen. EMP coming out. Yep, this does look like a full hold. Everyone's trying to run back as quickly as they can, but guys, it's 1-1 right now. That was a really close fight. Even after the original everything shut down and failed because current rules weren't on, that was really nice to see. Look at all of those golden weapons coming in from Astrantia. Really nice Goats comp scene there. And Dark does actually get player of the game. You know, I mean, he did get sniped quite a lot by Neo, so but this is at this point. Just managed just to push through into that. That was really nice Coalescence straight into the Graviton, which is really good to see. Right, that was really look at all of that healing done by Flame Tech, distorted blocking, almost 30,000 damage. That's incredible to see, and all those projected barriers looks really good so far. This is a really nice, just like it's really even game at the moment. They're not really doing too much. Someone, Lulu posted a dab in my chat. I'm not happy. I'm not happy. Right, 2-2 currently. Even, this is really great to see. It's not fun seeing teams run over each other. But instead, seeing it like this, where they can fight each other to a really good extent, is perfect. It's never fun seeing games run over. Right. Let's see what map's going to come up next. We did have Control, we had Payload. Next is Hybrid. King's Row. Right, we did just see Goats comp coming out from Astrantia. I wouldn't be surprised if we see another Goats comp on attack. Astrantia run Goats before on attack. Did do really well. Astrantia EU, which is team play now, did go against NA Astrantia for Goats comp and did manage to beat them despite NA being a much higher team than them and wrecking them in matches beforehand. So it looks like Astrantia can run Goats comp, whether they'll run anything else, maybe dive or even bunker comp on defense. Bunker's really good for a risk on that high ground. I'm not sure. I'm going to assume Neo's going to be on those high grounds, just getting those snipes in like he did on this map. Because, you know, first point, Neo can get those high ground different angles and just snipe down. Let's hope Dark doesn't get out of position this time. I shouldn't be bashing anyone on this. I'm meant to be neutral. Try my best to be. I'm going to be neutral, hopefully. Right. Just waiting for something. Not sure if any subs are coming in yet. I don't think so. No one else is spectating, so it'd be very unlikely for more subs to come in. But we're just going to wait and see. I could look at what everyone's things are. Not sure. Actually, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hold the... Nope, blocked. Nope, never mind. I was going to check their profiles because they're the ones trying out for today, but game doesn't want me to. Game wants me to go straight into King's Row. Alright, King's Row. Who's attacking first? Alright, she's gone Brig. We banned Ash. I was about to say, what do you think you're doing, Dark? Judging from Goats just coming out, I'm going to assume Pandemonium are coming out first. I'm just going to assume that because, like I said earlier, Goats is really powerful on just King's Row first attack. King's Row everything, just King's Row Goats is a brilliant comp for. If you can get Goats good on this map, you will win a lot of games, especially depending on your rank. No, Astrantia first. Don't think this is the actual team comp. I'd be very surprised if we went Doomfist Tracer, Hanzo Widow. So, I'd be... God damn it, guys. Anything you're doing, Fen. Yeah, you switch off that hero. Gone for the Anna. It does look like we're going... Are we going double sniper? You might actually be going double sniper against goats. I don't think that's the best strategy. Obviously, they don't know it's goats at the moment. But with all the barriers and like the bubbles and even Brig shield, I'm not sure how well sniper is going to be. Unless, of course, Dark gets out of position any more than they normally do. So just starting off this poke phase, trying to see what they have. Probably already called out that it's goats, and they're probably already very upset with this. Flame Tech's gliding around, getting ready, so he's falling down. Not the best positioning there, but Neo's already taking that high ground, getting ready to start sniping in. No damage coming through just yet, never mind. Knight has fallen really low. Could possibly actually fall completely here, which would be very good start already for Pandemonium, but doesn't look like it's happening. Flame Tech, however, does fall to the Begita Flail. I can't even talk. Knight Assailant goes down. This is a good rush, pushing them all the way back to their spawn. Very aggressive. Goats is that. Coming out actually with the dragon. Probably should have saved that for a fight, but they were close and had to go through one thing, so... Came out with the Roadhog. Roadhog can obviously drag people out of position like the Diva, and if they can bully that people he's pulled out enough, that can shut down a Goats comp just because they don't have their full team. Neo has gotten Dark. There seems to be a trend going on. I wouldn't be surprised if this keeps happening. Distorted, almost out of position. Neo has got Morgan as well. He is clicking people, but Diva want to avenge. Easy does get the Reinhardt. Both tanks out the way, and one of the supports. Goats is falling apart right now. This doesn't look like it'll be the best. Lucky charge there. Assailant just gliding by, managed to pick them up. Lucio, Diva do look like they're coming back to point. Lucio's trying to go in for himself. Viper did see him. That's going to shut that down right away. Lucio has popped back into point by himself. Very nice hammer. Does get a few. Not all of them. But he has left the front line actually. But Distorted does get fallen. Does get fallen. Does fall. You know, obviously on that high ground. Here comes a Dragon Strike. Probably would have saved that actually. But I guess it's a good pick. Always good to get at least one kill. That Diva was by herself. Neo, you did not need to headshot her like that. Easy falls to an orb. But it does look like Dark. It might fall. Lucky fires. Not lucky. That was a... I'm going to say that was a predicted. Pharmacy. Don't say pharmacy, Luke. Don't say pharmacy. Right? We don't want to see any pharmacy coming from anyone. That's a horrible team comp. That should not exist. Let's not see that coming in. Flame Tech again, very aggressive about his main tank. You know, don't want to get too far forward and fall, but he does look like he's gone on flank just for some lucky boops. No hook just there. The payload is pushing. Who's on it? Looks like people are backing up onto it. Whole hog coming in, but it does get eaten and then stunned up. Doesn't get anything from that. That dragon does pin off RX Gamer. They didn't capitalize on it, but they did pull him in. Still doesn't seem to be capitalizing on it. And Neo does take out Upriser. They didn't have a sound barrier anyway, but there is a Graviton. Very nice. Distorted had just a blast swinging into that. That was really good. Excellent team wipe just there. And he's gone forward just to throw a cheeky fire strike. No, he's going for a charge. He's going to hope... Oh, no, no, you jinxed it. There's a pharmacy now. But he's going to go for a charge on probably the enemy Reinhardt. Oh, it's a complete hammer. Complete hammer then charge. That has probably shut down that push with Assailant just gone straight away. Yep, everyone's backing up. Neo's just getting kills up on the top. He does not care who goes down. He wants to kill people everywhere. Mercy does need to get out of there. Ah, Easy does fall. Pharmacy combo's over. Plate. Ben does fall as well. But now we've got two main tanks. We've got Winston and Ryan, which is really weird to see. It's great against goats. I know it's great against goats, but I don't like it. Right. Farah does go up. No one to counter her either, actually, which is really nice. So she can just fly around getting pops off. Neo falls, actually. Where is that Diva? Diva's in the back and does have a bomb ready. They're going to get ready for that. Oh, but she's been spotted. Going up. Actually, Diva does counter Farah to an extent. If we just see, did actually wipe her down, and everyone has to back up because of that. Ben also falls. They are pushing very aggressive right now. If someone went to back cap, like we saw before, that would be an issue, but they are backing off. They are making sure no one does anything too silly. Right, a lot of ults on the side of Pandemonium. Whether they can actually utilize all of it, not sure. We do get a Valkyrie coming out. Very heavy hammer, just needs to get distorted. Barrier down. He does fall. Neo is falling to this D.Va quite a lot. This D.Va isn't happy with Neo just getting hit after hit. Saying it, rushing forward. It is a sound barrier coming through, so they should probably rush this and try and capitalize as much as they can. Leave the point and just try and get as many kills as they can, so they have to reset. Not seemingly getting too many from that sound barrier though. Viper is jumping in, but the Reinhardt is now coming back. Fire strike coming through. Viper does fall. Going for the res, but didn't have the barrier up, and Ben does die. Does get the Winston back, but probably not the best. D.Va bomb coming in. Doesn't get anyone. Too many barriers in the way. Winston by himself in that room. Ethan. Easy does get the Moira, who again seems to be dying quite a lot, but just eaten up by the D.Va one before anything else could happen, and now Knight does fall as well. This looks like another hold for Pandemonium. If Astrantia can reset, they have probably one more push with the Primal Rage, but as you can see, Pandemonium holding them out their door, doesn't even want to let them out the spawn room in time. They are pushing back. It looks like they do have a chance. Pandemonium do have too many ults. Obviously, Viper gone in by himself. By himself. He hasn't lost too much HP just yet, but he has gone in solely and probably won't get too much flame tech. Does fall. Riser killing his counterpart there. There goes Morgan, so there's no use for a Graviton. Incoming D.Va bomb. Riley does come up. Easy does fall. Coalescence takes him. Street phase. Street phase. Street phase you don't usually get hold on that much. Usually you do rush through. And now it's going to be Astrantia's turn to attack. Whether they also go guns. That's a payload there. I did not know that. I did that. This should not be here at all. You are meant to move back to your position, good sir. Right. Okay, so there is a Junkrat, so it does not look... No, they're not going ghosts. Looks like Widow's going to hold this high ground and just try and get some snipes in. Probably onto Dark. Oh, God. Bank no shots higher. But, oh, no, it seems like people are switching. This looks like it's going to be a Goats comp. It looks like... Who are we missing from this? Fen has gone Moira. Yep. Going to go Goats comp. Nothing unusual to see there. Goats comp, again, this map, very powerful. As we did see from Pandemonium. Wait, no. What am I doing? No, I'm for Astrantia were attacking for some reason. I don't know why. But they are going Goats on defense. Goats... Probably not the best on defense. It is much better on attack, but it can hold on defense. I know we have done it, but it seems to be double sniper coming in from Pandemonium, which is, you know, always good to see. Double sniper just managing to get those sight lines in. Sadly, Neo can't do his thing and get them back. Just throw a 5 strike straight up top. See if you can get that. And Sonar Arrow already income. They know what they have. They know what to do. Flame has fallen. That Reinhardt is not getting out of any team fights. He's too slow, too bulky with that shield up. Just probably very out of position for Flame straight away. And there goes the bio grenade. This looks like a quick cap straight away. They are having to push back. Easy trying to get some kills. Does not look like it's happening. Flame Tech was way too out of position, trying to get a cheeky boop in just so they could probably push on out of position. Didn't look like that was happening. Morgan was too quick on the Widow. Pushed him very heavy forward right now. This team, big hammer, but not going to stop the point. Dragon comes in, surprisingly. Did not expect that to happen straight away. Alright, so Morgan is on the top. Neo, oh, Easy has switched to Reaper. Looks like they're abandoning the Goats comp. Just trying to play better against probably the Reinhardt, who is rushed forward. Storted seems to be a really nice Reinhardt. Very impressed with his play so far. Right, just normal Reinhardt Zarya battle we're seeing going on right now. This time just an added Reaper. Earth Shatter, the barrier comes down and seems to get quite a lot of them. And, well, the Zarya just wipes all of them. Probably not so sure about that coalescence if two of them are already down. It is a way to hold them. Flame Tech falls. Morgan is going off on one. Only two of them left. I'm not sure how this is going right now. My batteries are low, so I'm going to have to plug in my controller, which made me now buzzing, but it shouldn't be too bad. Now pushing this. Knight probably might wants to turn around. Does fall. Does not look like Astrantia getting back. King's Row goes to Pandemonium. Seem to be very strong on that map. That was really impressive from them. Actually, to hold on Streets phase, not something we usually see, and then just cap the first point really quickly. And Distorted does get the play. Hold up. Alright. Yeah, that one of the hammers. Yeah, and this was the Graviton. Just swinging through, having an absolute blast. He's just having the time of his life. Very nice from Pandemonium. Seems to be really strong right there. He got 7 Earth Shatter kills and 13 Earth Shatter stuns. Really impressive. Cow did go on a 21 kill streak. And RX, that kill participation on 95%. Really good stuff to see. It's really impressive. I'm really impressed by both teams right now. Again, it's not a clean sweep. It's quite close. Now, it is 2-1 to Pandemonium, but if they win the next map, it's not going to be over. I think we are going to do all 5 maps. Whether Astrantia can pull back on the next map and push it all the way to a final 1, not quite sure just yet, but I think next map is going to be Assault. I'm hoping for, I don't know, Hanamura. Let's see if we can get Hanamura in. Not quite sure how it's going, but it is looking. Temple of Anubis. I'm always happy with Temple. Temple's always a good. Let me see how this buzzing is. No, that's perfectly fine. Everything seems to be okay. Hanamura. Anubis. God, I'm dumb. Anubis is always a great map. You'd never be disappointed. Probably best defense on this is bunker comp, so that would be a Junkrat and a Orisa and a Roadhog here. There'd be a Widow in the backline and whatever supports, maybe Anna and Lucio, not sure, but having that just here would be really nice to see, because that Widow's in the backline. Hard to get while you're being shot at from everyone here, and you'd have to pretty much walk through everyone up here to even get to the Widow. And if Widow does get dived instantly by a Winston, she's just going to grapple over here and start headshotting them. Right. So Astrantia is attacking first. It looks like they're sticking with Ryan Zarya for Pandemonium. Ryan Zarya has been going really well. Dark is back onto that Moira, and Upriser is on Zenyatta. Zenyatta obviously cancelling out any ultimate. So, you know, if Easy pops a Dragon Blade, Zenyatta's just going to be like, nope. Yep, just what I said. Widow's up on this backline, being able to get in very good shots. Very hard for a Widow on attack to get good shots, unless she can take out the other Widow and then pop up onto this high ground up here. Very unlikely that she can do too much, because there's just going to be a big Reinhardt barrier in the way. As we see, we got a cheeky RX up here. Got that pumpkin skin. What are you doing? Right, Halloween's over. Come on. Let's see this roll out. Oh, looks like we got a hog actually, and they're already running into the room on the right over here. Morgan not having any of it. Easy deflected Moira's orb and got them. They are out of heals right now. Zenyatta is not good for heals. Zenyatta's very low and actually needed to back off there, but Gaming Viper does fall. You'd expect him to be alright there with his whole team to back him up, but looks like they are going to have to push back. Morgan is getting kills. Easy is dashing through people, but by himself right now. Probably should back up. Alright. Very messy first engagement, I want to call that. Obviously, Fen did fall really early to the Widow in the backline. You can't disrespect Widows. You can't just pretend they're not there. They will carry and just end games completely. Looks like they are trying to get in that room again. Probably trying to avoid the Widow sightlines. That's what it looks like it's going to be. Night Assailant going actually straight through the middle. Just trying to mess with them. Neo taking out Morgan. Neo's now got free range of everything. Distorted very low. Distorted very low with that thing. He's going to get rushed. Easy does fall to Zen, and Viper does fall to the Moira. But right now, Neo's just got sightlines. He's able to shoot for days. Whole hog coming through. Not really getting anyone. Never mind, it does get dark, and they all rush the point. Flame Tech by himself right now. Does manage to stay alive. Knight does get the hook on. Very good. Just needs to try and take out that Zarya and just... Yep, Knight just having a blast. Is it going to be an Earth Shatter coming in though? If that Fire Strike gets it. Almost. Not so sure about the Nano Boost. They didn't really need it at that point. They did have the point. Stay on the point, please. Easy does get Morgan. Whether that was a deflected headshot, not quite sure. Nice, James. Hear that, James? You're being praised. First point, Astrantia. Very good. Rush Pad, they don't have that many ults, whereas Pandemonium seems to be really good at holding on to their ults. They seem to be doing really well. And because of that, they can shut down pushes like this with a Graviton, with a Death Blossom. That was really nice. And lots of ults coming out quite now. Not quite sure what's going on. Neo does headshot the Sleeping Reaper. That tends to happen a lot. Viper does fall. They don't have the barrier tank. Probably best to back off. Easy does get Upriser before, but Dark seems to have got him first. Neo does get a headshot. They could actually push this. Now they are out without their off tank. All of those bubbles are down. Knight is sailing, getting those whole holes, really murdering people with that. Please stay on the point, guys, otherwise you don't know what you're doing. Knight, you might want to back off here. Very good. Seems to be a Graviton. Cow very low on health right now. Death Blossom coming in does get Fen. Neo does finish them off and also gets the Zarya. Viper gets Upriser. This looks really nice for Astrantia right now. Getting all of the kills, easy picking people up. Does fall. There does come out a hammer from Distorted. I'm losing my words. I've got terrible camera angles. I apologise. Someone's underneath. It looks like Knight fighting the Reaper right now. Is he staying alive? He does fall. Obviously, Reaper does chew through all of that fat. Right, Roadhog has. Right. Looks like Astrantia is resetting. Neo's getting sneaky and finishes off Morgan. This Widow v Widow fight going on between them is really nice to see. Always good to see Widow v Widows. It looks like Easy dived in there. Fen does actually fall, and so does Easy. Not managing to do well. And Flame as well. Neo's killed Morgan again, but RX Gamer has just gone in. Just murdered everyone. Knight needs to back off here. Does not have his team to help him. Okay, D.Va's out by herself. Probably not the best, but does manage to escape, it looks like. Right, so whether this is going to be a hammer nano dragon blade, we don't really see that often. Maybe we'll wait for the nano boost before Easy pulls out the stick of doom. But Viper's pushing forward very well. Does not manage to get the Earth Shatter, however. Distorted does get the Earth Shatter. They do pop 3 ultimates with that. I'm not sure Upriser... Morgan's actually switched. But I'm not sure Upriser 100% realised what happened there, and he did pop the Transcendence without needing to. RX Gamer probably also didn't need to pop the Death Blossom. Probably did, not quite sure. But I know that that Transcendence was not needed. That was pretty unnecessary. Not going to have that for the next fight. Right. Now, with this Sombra in the back, Neo can now be more contested than before. It seemed that Morgan was not doing enough to fight this. And there we go. Neo's just popping shots off. Unless Widows are contested, they will kill your team. Flipping Knight just going in with charges. That wasn't even Knight, that was Viper. Both very reckless charges going in from both of them. Easy does take out his counterpart on Reaper. And then the Moira. And then the Reinhardt doing really well. Got 2 minutes almost left on this point. Upriser is not happy with Easy killing people. Neo does get the headshot onto the baby D.Va. There is a Reaper on the point. Not anymore. Coalescence just come through. Does get forced into the back room and not much happens from it. Neo has taken out the Sombra once again. Very messy team fight going on right now. Looks like FlameTech is trying to boot them out of position. Neo getting headshots even under all of this pressure. Doing incredibly well to manage that. Is backing out slightly. Knight has gotten someone. I don't even know where Knight is at the moment. But they are just trying to get these silence. Just trying to poke. They did manage to get 2 ticks, which is really good. Again, 2 ticks with 1:40 left. Really nice. Charge coming in. Distorted's very reckless with those charges, but they're paying off. Maybe not enough. Oh, Distorted is out of position, really nice boop. Something's happening down here. They wanted to punish Neo quite heavily. Distorted seems to be slightly forward. Tech does get Upriser and then falls. It seems to be another hold from Pandemonium, does need to back out. Right. This is really good. Like even trades, about a minute left to get one more nub. It seems to be going really well. Again, look at Pandemonium, always managing to stock up on ults. They always manage to do it. Astrantia also do have ults. The only thing they don't have is infrared sight, which isn't 100% necessary for this pushes like this. But if they go in with a sound barrier, probably drop the nano boost onto the Reinhardt with an Earth Shatter. Death Blossom you're the middle of it randomly. This could be a hold, but of course there is a there's an EMP. That's what I was thinking of. There's an EMP. There's also a Transcendence. But alright, not sure about that one. Easy does manage to get a lot of kills, but he is by himself. His team have fallen. Well, that's a death though. Now just by himself, can he manage to cap this by himself? He does need to heal up very low. It's just Sombra left. Tries to push off, but should have healed up first. Very nice. Earth Shatter does get a lot of them, and here comes the nano. Just going to see if they can wipe them down. Misses all of the charge, gets hacked in between, but was going to go past. Fenadis does actually manage to get the Reinhardt. Neo is still clicking heads, still uncontested. Morgan does get flame tech. Neo's just taking people out of the mech. Reaper's getting up close and personal. Nice hold. Both are ult stat. They were both ult stat. Easy actually did manage to pay off really well with that Death Blossom, because Knight was there to start capping the point even after he died. Did manage to get, I think it was 4 of them. It was 3. No, it was 4 and a mech. I think it might be 3 and a mech. But that was a very risky play coming from Easy to try and get that when most of his team had fallen. Camera. I'm professional. Right. I'm not sure Uprise is going to stay on the wrecking ball. I'm not going to lie, guys. I don't think that's going to happen. I feel like they're going to swap. Because obviously we've seen Uprise play purely support since now. I highly doubt they're going to run this comp. They don't really have a barrier tank or any tank. Obviously they could come out with this and this could be really interesting and just not what Astrantia are expecting at all. I wouldn't expect this. But Neo obviously has gone the Widow, probably up on that high ground right now, or moving over to it. See, Fenadis on Zen. Don't usually... I know Fen does play Zen, but I don't think I've seen her play too much of it, so I'm not sure how this is going to work out. Yep, Neo on that high ground. Are they going to switch off this comp? Interesting. Distorted, who's usually played tank, is on the Tracer. Morgan's on Soldier. Upriser, who's usually been on support, is playing Hammond. They are running a really unique comp that I don't even know what to call. Distorted falls. That's going to slow it down. If Tracer falls straight away, that's just going to slow it. Does get brought back. Manages to stay up. Never mind. You are very disrespectful. Neo does not care at all. Right. Distorted switches to Farah. Still not sure about that. It is Pharmacy, but Neo has shown that he's clicking heads quite a lot. Whether he can keep doing that, he can. Now they do all actually fall. Gaming Viper did get pushed off by the Farah boop, but now everyone's on the high ground, jumping down. Upriser trying to get kills. Morgan is murdering everyone on the point so far, but Dark does fall out of position again. Morgan's taking that high ground position really well. Distorted does get Night Assailant. That Farah is raining down hell. Morgan just cleaning up. Gaming Viper's not happy with it anymore. Probably slightly late on the Transcendence, not sure when, but Gaming Viper does also get rid of the Hammond. RX on the point by himself, kind of. In the room by himself, bullied. Seen that coming. A good hold with a very, again, interesting, unique comp. I'm not sure what they're going right now with this triple dive, one tank thing. Neo taken out. Distorted again. Very nice charge. Goodbye, Hammond. You are off the map now. Does drop the bombs, but do seem to get wiped up just before. Does not seem to be getting much from that. Morgan is killing everyone on this soldier, and easy falls to RX. Upriser obviously does fall. They don't have a tank. Never mind, they are back. But in trade for the Mercy, not sure how I feel about that. Again, RX Gamer just getting everyone. Morgan, very nice positioning on this high ground. Is cleaning up. Again, did not expect this team comp to be that effective, I guess, just because they don't have a barrier tank, but it seems that they've managed to execute that really well. Whether they have a plan for Anubis to do this, I'm not sure. I see Morgan's pushed forward. Morgan's doing really well on that soldier. Alright, Riptide coming up to slow this point instantly. Never mind, Distorted's not having any of that. Incoming Power Driver does manage to get all of them up in the air, not really getting too much. Gaming Viper does charge, does not get anyone. Morgan's killing people, Distorted, wiping people at the moment. Seems to be a very nice push. Fen does get revenge. And if not at least for damage, it is holding them back slightly. Fen slightly getting targeted, falls. Seems to be very nice. Easy comes back in, cleans up. This Morgan. I don't know who Morgan is, but Morgan's doing really well at wiping everyone. This seems to be a very slow push coming from the side of Pandemonium, but they're doing really well with it. Everyone seems to manage to get back on the point just before the minefield, but it is still getting someone. Easy does fall to it after getting Morgan. No, so Morgan's out of the equation. Never mind. Dark was just like, I need this guy. Pulls him right back in. Game of Viper fighting in the minefield, does stay alive. Fen does get Morgan once again, so Morgan is gone. They do still have 4 minutes. Pandemonium don't need to win this fight. Damage boost plus Discord. Onto who? Yeah, Morgan does seem to be very heavily pocketed. He is doing really well at the moment. Easy, try and get that high round. Distorted, takes out Neo. Neo seems to be slightly out of position. Easy wants that Farah apparently. Incoming dive from Upriser, but he's by himself. Doesn't take much out of it and does fall to Night. Very sad to see. Easy by himself, kind of. Pushing back. Morgan apparently sneaks around and gets Fen. Ow. Can't really do much about that. Easy does actually get Mercy. Not after the res comes through, but that means they're out of their main bulk of heals. Zen can't really do anything by himself. Distorted raining hell from above with that Farah. Upriser does fall again. Not sure about that Transcendence. Does not get anything out of that. Gaming Viper wants to get a charge, just can't. Not really low on health, but he should back out of there definitely. Everyone seems to be topped off. They are both teams actually are starting to stack up ults. I've just noticed they're doing quite well at the moment with their ult. It's just a case of who's gonna maximize it. Distorted getting ready for a barrage. Fen's having none of it. Just get a hammer. That's the problem without having a main tank. You can't block that at all. Going for the res, it looks like. Yep, definitely. That probably should have been spotted. Whether a barrage is going to come through, doesn't look like. Looks like they're backing off after losing everything else. Neo does also take out Morgan once again. And he's taking it high ground. Probably going to mid-air Death Blossom. Don't show yourself. Yeah, ruined his positioning. I was going to say mid-air Death Blossom, trying to fade that barrier out of the sky instantly. Flame Tech does seem to be up there by himself. Whether he's going to try and get a boot from up there, not quite sure. Incoming everything. Yep, there's the barrage as well. Fen gets sent flying. Game Viper destroyed as well. We're going to check out Upriser's POV. Did not even mean to click that. We do get Death Blossom, Flame Tech, and Neo also getting kills of their own, ignoring the Mercy, apparently. Oh, I respawned over here. We're gonna respawn here. Oh no. I bound B to one of the players who ended up being dead. Yeah, Viper always being too aggro with those charges. Alright, I don't think I missed anything. God, that was very poor from me, completely. Easy is hiding, probably going to get someone. Easy and Neo just hiding in that corner, ready to pounce one target. Flame Tech looks like just trying to wall right back up. Come on, there you go. Right, so at the moment, all Pandemonium have is a tactical visor. Strategy don't really have anything, actually, because they used all of it to save that last fight. But Easy probably slightly out of position, needs to back away. Neo also kind of by himself over there, but does survive and back away. Just trying to take out that Genji, not getting too much from it. That charge, out of position, he's going to get jumped. He's going to get jumped, he's going to fall. Yep, Viper, 2 aggro. 2 aggro, that one. RX on the point, doesn't have Dragon Blade just yet, but might be able to get it. 40 seconds left and RX does fall. So Astrantia do have the respawn advantages, obviously thing just there. Looks like Distorted and Cow are just wiping people. Hammer does get 2 of them and actually takes out their main healer, which is really good. Hammer coming back out and taking out 3 of them, support and main tanker down. Fen is by herself, she does need to fight this. Not going to happen. Whether Neo can get a pulse bomb going on this, not quite sure. Again, tactical visor is still a thing. Doesn't get anyone with the pulse bomb, sadly. Viper charging in again by himself. That's how you got killed in the first place. Sound barrier drops, Distorted falls, and so does Cow. This could be a hold. Incoming tactical visor, but Game of Viper just walking in his face. Does actually get Easy, but Game of Viper then kills off Morgan. Dragon Blade comes off, doesn't get anyone. Incoming Coalescence, there is Anna and Moira by the point, just by herself. Never mind, Upriser does fall. Incoming Reinhardt back in. Ooh. Here we go, just Reinhardt now by himself. Does he actually get killed? Could this be overtime? Could it go to map 5? It looks like it. Somebody unbind his charge button. Very true, Star Sweet. Oh, there's a just big hammer now. Very nice. Dark getting play of the game once again. Getting a shutdown play, actually. Wonder what this was on. Oh, that was during this one. Oh, he gets the Genji. Right. Well, I think that's 2 all. Well, we played Busan, King's Row, Route 66, and now Temple of Anubis. Obviously, Route 66 and Temple of Anubis does go to Astrantia, King's Row, and Busan does go to Pandemonium. So, actually, very even. This is really good to see. You love seeing even team fights like this. So we are actually going to go to map 5 and see who properly wins this overall. I'm going to be really excited to see that. It's going to go really well. I think we're going to see some really insane plays coming through, actually, just by everyone. I think everyone's going to get a chance to shine. You've got to be watching those backlines and just watching how they spectate everyone and everything like that. Otherwise, you know, it might not be the best. Right, one more map. Let's see where we're going. It is going to be another King of the Hill map, I think. Kind of want to see Ilios or Lijiang. I think they're the 2 I kind of want to see. Don't really want to see any Oasis. Just don't like Oasis. I don't like any King of the Hill map, to be honest. But if we've got to see one of them, probably Ilios or Lijiang. I don't know what the Spectator was doing, but now he's gone. So this will be our last chance. Nepal. Ooh, I'm okay with this. I like this map. This is a nice map. We probably will see some Orisa on the one you're seeing in the background now. I don't know what each one's called, but we probably will see some Orisa to pull people into the holes. Whether we're going to see any goats, probably not, honestly. But Easy's gone straight to Reaper. Seems to be his favourite at the moment. Whether Neo will go Widow again, probably. RX has switched to the Genji. Cow is just staying on Zarya. Cow's just been Zarya for all of this, but you know, can't see too much. Neo gone on to the Tracer, not taking the Widow like he has been. So whether he pops off on the last map as Tracer or whether it's his downfall and he should have stayed on Widow, not sure. We're not running goats from Astrantia. It doesn't look like we'll be running goats from Pandemonium. You love King of the Hill maps? I don't like King of the Hill maps. I don't. Payload and Hybrid. They're the maps I do well on. Yep. Doesn't seem to be running goats unless they change their mind last second. But I think Morgan probably going to go on the Widow. Actually, if Morgan goes on the Widow, he will be uncontested because he just won't have anyone. No, also going on to the Reaper. Almost matching team comps here, which is really interesting to see. I love it all. Let me just play Junkrat. Junkrat's always good on every map. Junkrat's good on every map, Lulu. Don't worry. Right, Neo taking the side. Both going to the point. Very aggressive from both teams. Boops coming in, just trying to disrupt. RX already in the back, just trying to get that damage from behind. Doesn't seem to be too much going on. Upriser does get really low and the Moira falls straight away. Morgan does get the kill onto Gaming Viper. Easy, very low. Fen also very low. Easy does fall. Distorted falls. Morgan is cleaning on this. They are still trying to contest this. Knight does find to get Morgan. Let's see what happens here. Flame Tech just scrambling around, just trying to get those boops. It does look like Pandemonium has more players on the point at the moment, but already come in with 3 ults very heavily. So far we had 4 ults. We had I need to even try and get this right. Pulse Bomb and Coalescence coming from the side of Astrantia. Meanwhile we had Dragon Blade and Earthshatter coming from Pandemonium, which managed to shut down that straight away. Alright, let's see what's going on. Neo's going to the side trying. Oh, Genji does fall. Fen does take out that annoying sidebow ninja that probably shouldn't fall to anything because he's robotic. Alright, Distorted slightly out of position, needs to get back with his team as quickly as he can, and he does, thanks to the help of Lucio's, which there is the soundbite. He does fall, and there is a hammer, which is a clean sweep. I probably should have had his perspective on that, damn it. Very nice assailant, managing just to take out that Reinhardt as quickly as he could, and then get a just very nice shatter on. It's awesome to see. Right, you're going to get spotted up there, Reezy. I'm sorry. I'd be very surprised if you don't get spotted. But it looks like he started shooting. That's his issue. If he just stayed up there without shooting, he probably would have jumped down and got a really nice Death Blossom. Doesn't manage it. Charging, just coming in from Night Assailant. And here comes the Death Blossom. Upriser doesn't manage to get the sound barrier up on time. Looks like Distorted's out of position. Not Fen. The other Moira, Dark, is with him, but looks like managing just to keep him alive. Just nope, he does fall. And Upriser does get Neo, but Dark is running away, trying just not to die to that Zarya. Yeah, Upriser is by himself actually. That's a really heavy stagger. The rest of the team's back. Ah, that's Fire Strike. Trying to push this without a Lucio to speed boost a Reinhardt is going to be hard. Flame Tech is trying to get. Whoa. Look at him, just trying to charge always. Does block the shatter. Does block the shatter, but everything's coming out. Fen, really nice double kill with that Coalescence. Going after the third. Probably will get. No, doesn't get a fourth, but. Just look at that combo, it's looking incredible from the team. They're all pushing forwards. Hold up. Alright, Easy has switched to the McCree. Interesting to see. Upriser switches off Lucio and goes onto that Anna, so that Reinhardt will be a lot slower than Knight will be. Which, you know, it's always fine, but. Right. RX Gamer does take out Neo. Traces down, not going to be harassment in the back line. He, however, does have a Dragon Blade. There aren't any support ults up right now, so this could just be a massacre. It seems like Morgan and Distorted want to take all of the credit for this. They do manage to hold it up to 99 before losing it, so that's 2 or 3 fights before map's over. Probably 2. They can get 2. If they can just stock up ults in this next fight and lose, and then go in for a final fight and wipe them completely, that could be the case. However, Distorted and Morgan do have their ults at the moment. I'm being invited to parties, not right now. Everyone's complimented on Fen's triple kill. Morgan gets Easy. Easy does have the high noon, but he's not going to do anything. Nothing from the Pulse Bomb, and Oh, Morgan does fall. Here comes a charge. Does manage to get Knight, but it's very out of position. Distorted. Does get the hammer, but again, kind of out of position from his team. Does actually manage to get them all. Viper's probably best just to reset here. Easy does fall as well. Not sure when Easy came back into it. Someone backcaps. Neo on Tracer. Also backcap. Just backcaps in this game. You know, just slightly holding that ult progress. But Knight and Gaming do need to be very careful right now and try and get those ults online if they can. If they can, this could be, you know, a thing from this could just be holding them in place and shooting into them. Probably not so sure on that. There is one. Fenn's trying to keep everyone alive. Does get an Earth Shatter. That is huge. Does push Dark and Distorted out of the way and wipes them. Can they get the Ana? Ana does. Genji and Ana do also fall. Death Blossom does actually get Neo and Knight. Well, it's only Cow on the point who is now fallen. Reinhardt coming in. Can they manage to hold him off just before? A high note. Don't manage to get it. First map does go to Astrantia. Whew. Very good to see. Now, can Astrantia get this second point, or will it go over to map 5? Map 5, map 3 on the 5th game. You know what I mean, shush. Huge shatter. It was a huge shatter. It was really good. Alright, Neo has now swapped onto the Widow. Will he just keep shooting Dark in the head after he's out of position? Probably. But who knows, maybe Dark will finally come back and get lots and lots of revenge. Probably gonna both go up to this high ground, of course they are. Ah, surprising Knight didn't charge that straight away. But he's probably gonna charge into this actually. Just swinging him wildly, not really he did get slept, which is interesting to see. Fenn is obviously backing up, trying not to get anything. Gaming does actually get pinned quite low on health. Does manage just to stay alive, but Morgan and Cow are getting picks off. Knight's by himself trying to deal with a Reaper. Probably not the best fight to take. He does fall. Alright, first fight to Pandemonium. I'm getting messages from people. Okay, I'll join that laser right now. People are telling me. I'm getting messages. Alright. Love a solid 99.99. 99.99 are great. It's so intense. Right, pushing straight through the middle. Doesn't seem to be. Knight only seems to be getting up his ult, but Distorted already has it. Does get Earth Shatter onto Flame Tech. Does fall. Didn't manage to get it in time. Obviously, Knight charging back in. Out of position. Does get a hammer, but does fall. Does not work as well. Neo getting headshots just as he does, but does end up falling. Gaming Viper managing to get the Moira. That sounds like a Dragon Blade, but does actually fall. Gaming Viper just wiping up everyone right now. Right, uh-oh, that's a nano boost. Managed to leave Viper, but managing to stay up. That Morgan's taking people, Flame Tech taking people, Distorted and Cow, and it just seems like these Dragon Blades aren't getting anything. Everyone else wants the kills. Oh, Neo's just punishing people who are apparently out of position. They might not even be out of position. Neo's just seemingly getting shot after shot on people without really much care. Very in their backline. Probably going to get heavily staggered. Yep, there we go. So 75%. This is really heavy for Pandemonium at this moment. It wasn't as intense as last time. Easy going straight to point. Now on the Reaper. Was he always on the Reaper? I don't remember. But speaking of Reaper, yep. Shut down that push completely. To use that slightly too late to save Viper, but this could be just a simple 100 to Pandemonium. Yep, hold. Very solid defense. That was incredible to show. To see that was awesome. Alright, last one. Whoever wins this map just wins everything. Like, no second chances, no going to anything else. Whoever wins this just wins in general, and that. I just want to say to both teams, whoever wins this has been incredible to see. Casting this, first time, it's been alright. I think I've done okay. But just the plays coming out from everyone, from the supports to the tanks to the DPS, just having this push to the final point is really great to see. Now, I did say there'd be Orisas on this map. There are. It's a Holt Hook combination. There is a pharmacy coming out from the side of Astrantia, and not really anything to counter it in terms of the other one. But are we going to see a Holt coming into the well? Not going to see anything just yet. From the other time, LX just manages to survive. Right, Viper on the point by himself, taking a lot of damage. He is trying to hook someone, it looks like. Doesn't manage to get it. Almost got it with the hook, but the boot is getting both tanks out of the equation right now. Now, Pandemonium do move onto the point, seem to be capturing it just by themselves. And they did manage to get it. Neo does need to get out of there. Managed to hold, right. Pandemonium now on control of the point. Do need to actually... Oh, looks like they're being attacked in the back line. Yep. There's a boop and there's a kill onto the main tank. Just need to get that pharmacy out of the air. And there goes the Mercy. Pharmacy is down. This push is already being stopped before it even properly begun, actually. Astrantia do need to move back. 25% for Pandemonium. Better ult management win that last round? Probably. Again, let's see if we can... I'm not sure if I just saw a barrier onto the point. I didn't. Let's see if we can get those holts in, see if we can get those hooks in even. But Game of Viper is just kind of standing in front of it, not really doing too much, just taking damage actually. Barrow obviously into the air, trying to get hooks in, nothing just yet. But it looks like Morgan does fall. What was that? That was a boot. Flame Tech being very sneaky. Pulse Bomb does actually get the supercharger and help take out the Orisa. It looks like Astrantia did push this really well. Flame Tech probably didn't need that sound barrier just there, but always good just to make sure. Dark does fall and so does Uprise. So good swaps. 62%, 61%, just great. Let's see if they can hold this up to 60% as well, at least. Going straight for the hook, doesn't manage to get anything, doesn't fall off. Oof. Easy does get two of them, and Game Viper does get the third one. Doesn't actually manage to hold. That was a really good push by himself. Easy did manage to stop that. Whole hog coming out, probably not the most needed right now. They did do really well. I did just see a teleport get out of there. That was cheeky. Morgan now does have a Death Blossom while Assailant has a Supercharger. There is a... Yep, there it comes out. Supercharger down. Genji is deciding he wants just to have a field day. Morgan taking out Neo, pushing onto the point very quickly. Only 45%, but they are managing to hold it. Night Assailant back up, is still alive somehow. Oh, it was the Mercy, but does fall. Mercy is still alive somewhere, not quite sure where that is. Trying just to get out the Pharah, and Mercy by herself now probably will fall to the Reaper unless Neo can stop it. Neo falls trying to save the Mercy's life, and Mercy does actually escape. Good job, Fen. Alright, back at this main choke, holding very aggressive. This looks like it's going to be the last push if Astrantia want to get back on the point. If this can go 99-99, which I hope it does, that would be really nice to see. All they have to open this up is a Pulse Bomb, whereas Pandemonium, as I said, be managing their ults really well, are managing to get this really strong. Do have 3 ults on the board, now made it 4, almost 5. Incoming Dragon Blade. Pulse Bomb does actually get out the Supercharger, but it looks like Pandemonium have a lot more ults. This Genji cutting everyone down. Fender needs to stay alive to give back Knight. Does manage to do that. Knight's on the point by himself. Fight's over. Pandemonium managed just to get it with that last map. Went all the way to map 5. That was incredible. I think they won due to better ult management. They did manage to hold on to their ults a lot longer and managed to finish it off. Night Assailant, this is probably that Earth Shatter they had right at the end of this map. Yep. Oh no, it wasn't that Earth Shatter, it was a different one. But this was the one where it managed to take out all of just the tank and then go through. Very nice. 23,000 damage block, that's 65 kill participation from Fan. 13,000 healing on the side of Dark. It's just incredible. Both teams did extremely well. I think the better ult management in terms of Pandemonium did win them that. Very good to see, but pretty sure that was map 5 unless I've lost my count. I have no idea. That was incredible to see. They both did really well. Really impressed with just everything that happened just then. Just almost perfect. Really even match. I did think Pandemonium were a higher team. I think they probably were actually, but they did well. Right, I think that should be the end. I'm gonna check the Discord and see if that's the end, but just incredible. I hope you all enjoyed that. I am just gonna end just the whole thing there. It's been just insane to watch. It's awesome. Hope you did enjoy. Definitely follow Astrantia's everything link in the description. I will be giving out the Twitch, the Twitter, you can follow them. Pandemonium, if I can get their social media stuff, that will also be in the description for this. This is all going up on YouTube, but right now, Astrantia versus Astrantia EU, I should keep specifying, versus Pandemonium. That was very close, very good to see, very fun. I am actually now just gonna message them and see.
Twisted off for a hunter, I'm not much of a talker. I leave the slot at a dark stalker. My powers are lost, stronger. The Godfather, you cannot exist longer. Thinking that you're safe from the terror of the abyss.